Trying to make sure everybody healthy, man.
That's what I'm saying. Win or loss, shit. Around about halftime, I'm gonna start taking them out.
Chico, win or loss, I don't give a fuck because I already made it to the playoffs, so I'm good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We know that, but yeah, you don't need to get
Yeah,
a nigga
baby,
hurt, man.
I can lose. I ain't talking about getting nobody hurt. I'm talking about winning or losing this game.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
How many losses you got, Levi?
3?
Oh, you can't get a first round bye anyways. It wouldn't say
Yeah.
it. No, I'm about to say if you beat Chico, you can possibly get a first round bye, but you can't go to the second.
But that's how Bones got that first round by that time. When Jordan beat him and he had like 3 or 4 losses.
No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Miami Dolphins.
Plus,
We are here in Las Vegas.
Defeated. You can't fucking do.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Every time I look at your name there, Chico, that LV, I always think of level, like level 0 right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It do look like that.
You know, I'm used to the 08K.
that Peace Cobbler since I met you. Yeah, so if you talking about Bones, she made that Peace Cobbler one time. She ain't made it since, huh? I say, fuck no.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's intercepted.
He ain't got to take his son somewhere. They say he's going to be back.
On how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A gain of a yard.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for
Jordan.
football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stopped the run.
You know, you got them big
I throw right back
He's
for him.
looking for Parker, but it's intercepted.
Jordan, don't you got to play the Bengals this week? Oh, the next week. Oh, okay.
Defensively that time they were in
So
zone
he still
coverage
ain't.
as a rookie QB. What lesson can you
I
learn
don't know how the hell he clenched it.
Understand this. You saw zone in college,
he's a gang
and
up
the
in with
defensive
the
backs
time.
reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
All right, they gonna spar,
When they're in zone
Can't hear
and they see
nothing
the
you
ball
said.
coming to them, they'll
No,
react
that
at
shit
least
keeps
a
kicking
half a
me
second
out.
faster. You've got to know where you
Hey,
want to go with the ball.
what you go ahead and get this bet
decisive
is?
with it. Otherwise,
Your boy Tex got
it
it.
could be something you don't like.
He did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory.
I don't know who you are.
They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from
Look at
week
Jordan.
to week,
He got more
it's
parties,
not
bro.
necessarily the same.
What I'm about to find out.
Right?
It literally
Oh,
says.
why you do that?
That was stupid.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I like directional through
They
it.
told us repeatedly
Stupid.
earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. From the gun, it's Tua. Sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey?
Oh, we got
Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, pass interference.
And the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs.
Come
on.
on.
3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered.
Oh, why he couldn't reach that far?
To no avail.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. That is man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Or 3rd down.
Nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
When you're out of the pocket.
It'll be Dolphin football.
Be out of the pocket. 6-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't.
God damn, I can't even get my foot on. This shit too.
First-round pick, Demarius Randall. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Ooh, why is
now they
being hit?
work on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Josh Jacobs.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. This is going to It's the Predator, Byron Jones. That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce and he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to
Yeah, they've been
execute.
blitzed
Starting
on
on your
that.
own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. It's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. After one. Sports.
7, Raiders nothing.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
The ball carrier.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things
Hold
up,
it down.
because otherwise this defense is going to gang up
You
on
want
the
to
Yeah,
keep
that's
it like
hold
go
up.
back.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Good screen.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a 1st down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
He was brought down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Yo.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh, come on, that shit. Throw the ball away.
Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Tackle made at his own.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. He gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Tua going to throw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
A gain of 11.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. Here's Breida. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
34-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Demarius Randall. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
He'll let this go deep for runs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jerome Baker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Oh, come on, man.
There, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker unable to hang on, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa. Incomplete. This is Alvin Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Tua now on first down. That'll be complete to Breida.
Out of here, man.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
21-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Dolphin first down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Off of play action, Tagovailoa going deep here for Parker. And that'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
What? Nah, that was crazy as hell, yeah. Good shit, bro. That was crazy.
43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
What's up?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
How's that match going?
It's going.
So from inside,
Trying to win a motherfucking Super Bowl,
first and 10 at the 18.
Oh, how much longer until you get there?
They'll run on first
Not too much longer.
It's
Oh,
Jacobs.
man, your ball.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of
Who's winning?
scrimmage.
Well, ain't
No
nobody
gain on the
running
play.
yet.
It'll be second down.
This is last week. Well, we got one more week
Nevada.
for the
Here's a
playoffs.
2nd and 10.
Oh, okay.
From the gun, Carr. And it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for another touchdown. Josh Jacobs, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys
lagging,
on the offensive
man.
line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And a completion to Wilson. Not much there, only a yard.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Matt Breida, the Dolphins.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Breaking every fucking
Showcasing
time.
those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and 2. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. But if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Miami.
First down, Miami.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Tua now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now they set up the screen. That's
Get
complete.
the fuck out of here,
And he'll
man.
take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete.
Matt Breida, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 17. Raiders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they can't corral him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Shit.
It's caught, and the record is his. It's a touchdown.
No, let's hear that one
We're
right.
not rooting, but I am excited
The
about this. I know
run.
you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere
Fuck,
yet.
man, I'm like, bitch. Come on,
It's
man.
no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offensive formula.
Come on, man.
Obviously, the
Drop the fucking ball right here.
How do they run that effectively?
What the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Break a tackle every time, no matter what.
It'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, here's Breida. He's got the first down. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, 51 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
His kick.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more. The one takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot. Fun to watch.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now it's the backup Mariota. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection.
Oh, what the fuck?
Really nice game.
I ain't even trying to throw that shit. I was just trying to hike it.
And he'll be taken down, but Now before he gets into enemy territory. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Third down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Mariota again. It's caught inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw. His pass with the 4. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Fuck.
And the Dolphins are indeed going to give this, and that should all but do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Hope Camille's watching it. This is how you're supposed to do it.
Into the game and
when you got a game won.
The data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
I can't believe he did that shit, though, man. That's just crazy.
That number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special
like playing with him, all like,
yeah. That's why I told Dylan, I was like, I mean, Bone, I was like, he playing with his dub, ain't he? Yeah.
He playing with the wrong one.
Hopefully he still make it to the playoffs.
I'll tell you,
Victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of.
I turned the ball over.
Carried this one home.
Shit, I turned that big hole out my business.
And being in a position where going forward.
I couldn't stop the running ball.
They're going to be on the hunt.
I said too many.
So for the Dolphins, the wins keep coming.
All right, last week in this playoffs.
And they'll get another road test
Jordan,
next
you're
week
going to
as they
say
head to Buffalo
the Bengals or Levi in the first round. Somebody's going to get a computer game in the first round. Somebody's going to get a Houston game in the first round.
Now to 12-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Caleb shouldn't get seen.
Get up and go. Get up and go. Give me about 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Damn, I just snapped my fucking headphone.
Caleb.
Just keep snapping my damn head.
Caleb, your shit about to get simmed. Damn, tempo.